Oh, what to scrap, what to scrap, what to scrap. Bing, 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 bing. Come on, let's dive in. So this is Unisite. I don't know. That's happening a lot lately, isn't it? These are server style power supplies. And then we have connections that would suggest graphics type stuff going on here. Ah, well, come on, let's dive in and find out. So, nice little power supply. We'll bust off those gold fingers, just like these. Oh, look at that, the whole board came off. All right, well, we'll deal with that later on. Now then, let's get some screws done. We've got plenty of screws here to get opened up. Okay. There's screws here that may have to come out. I don't know. We'll see. Now then, what do we have going along the sides here? Nope, nothing there. Nothing on the front. All right, so lid came off, and what do we have? Oh, we have a bunch of hard drives down inside of here. Let's figure out how we get those hard drives out. And then we have some sort of controller board here. Here we have a bunch of screws. All right, those screws are all out. Okay. Sort of a hinge. Sort of kind of hinged. But we got cabling going in here. Come on. There we go. Let's see what's behind this. Let's see what's behind door number 1. This thing was able to hold up to 8 hard drives. You can see the mapping for them here. So this would hold up to 8 hard drives, and it shows you how to put them in and take them out. Not much here. Aluminum. Although I'm going to put it on the grinder because it just feels a little heavy to be aluminum. So I'm going to check it on the grinder. We have a little board here. Not expecting much from this. Yeah. The wire off of there, number 2 insulated wire for my yard. And that's just going to be a mid-grade board. You've got a little bit of gold ENIG on it, and an IC chip and some really tiny components. But most of the weight is in the junk, so mid-grade. Now then, just squeeze that together and pull that out. So we have a surveillance HDD from Seagate. Oh, you know what? This may have been part of a security system. Another Skyhawk surveillance from Seagate. Wow, 6 terabytes. Yowza, 6 terabytes. What are you? Doesn't tell me. Somewhere it might. Oh, 4 terabytes. Wow, these guys got some oomphy. There's another Seagate Skyhawk surveillance, 6 terabytes. Now, here's the question. Here is the question. This is only 500 gigabytes. Piker. These guys are really big. And so what I want to do is I'm going to test these, and I'm going to see if my external hard drive adapter will communicate with these and allow me to take advantage of some storage capability, because that's a year's worth of videos for me. So that would be real nice for archiving videos for me. We'll set those aside. It may or may not work. Sometimes the hard drives need specific software. Get these screws loosened up. Got to give them a little tighten, and then a little untighten, and then they'll turn. Because that's a ferrous screw going into the cast aluminum housing of the hard drive, and it's not at all uncommon then in those situations for the threads to lock up and need a little extra love to get going. All right, so that was the hard drives. That's kind of cool. I hope I can use those hard drives. That will prove to be very handy. Now you can tell, you see with these clips, you push on that and they come out. You can also just give it a good tug, but they should come out easier when you press on that little metal tab. And sometimes they even do that. Sometimes they even cooperate. All right, so pretty sure this was a storage device for a security system. So all the surveillance videos would have been stored there, and then when you needed them, they were right there. So we have these connectors are gonna, there's gold plating in there I can see inside. There's gold Enig all over this, but there's no components. I'm gonna throw it in with the mid-grades. So you can see each one of the hard drives connected into this board. Come on. Come on, you. All right, so my yard does not require that I take the connector ends off. Many yards do, so you need to know if your yard requires that the ends come off. These ends are most likely gold plated inside there, so you can cut that off and put it with your gold connector ends if you have a buyer like Board Sort that will buy them. Well, you could put them there even if you don't have a buyer, but it won't do you much good. Now then, get some more wire out of here. All right. So I don't want to take, there's no reason to take that off. That's just the metal shell. Let's get the controller board out of here, see what we're dealing with. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oops, I see what's going on. Those, and then these thumb screw riser things. So we're going to put the kaiweeds to work. Come on, there we go. I charged it up, so it's got a lot of juice in it right now. You can see it's going a lot faster than it was in my videos about a week or so ago. The battery lasts a good long time, I have to admit. In fact, it lasts so long that I don't have a routine for charging it. And the result is that it dies on me. And then I have to remember to put it in a charger overnight while I'm eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a screw by the toe. There we go. All right, now. Those pins are not gold plated, so there's no reason to put those in with gold connector ends. But I will cut off that little bit of wire. All right, let's get this heatsink off of here. Get the CMOS battery off. And they're just pushed on there. When you pop off these heat sinks, I always recommend that you keep your hand over the heat sink because these little spring-loaded prongs will just go flying everywhere. Hit you in the face, the eye, fly across the shark cage. Missile hazards. And we'll take this little motor off of here. So there's a little copper bearing motor and aluminum heatsink. That needs, aluminum heatsinks need to go in, running out of space. So we have a relatively decent board here. We've got gold Enig that you can see from where the screws were. We've got this ceramic chip. We have a bunch of BGAs, an oscillator, some ICs. Those are not ICs. Don't get excited about those. Dallas switches probably. So I'm going to go peripheral high grade. A bunch of MLCCs back here. They're very small. Yeah, we're going to go peripheral high grade. Now then, we've got this board that all the hard drives were connected to. More of a power distribution board than anything else for the hard drives. And somehow that's going to slide up. Looks like those two, is that it? I think so. There we go. So here we have more MLCCs and some ICs and of course the connectors and then gold Enig. So I'm going to go mid-grade because we really don't have, I don't know, I'm tempted to, if I sold peripheral low grade to board sort, I would be very comfortable putting this in with peripheral low grade. It's kind of a borderline because it's also got some of this junk hanging on it. So for me, the easy thing is put it in my mid grades for my local scrapyard. And we'll get these fans. Oh man, now we got more screws. Well, we don't have to do that though, because we'll just cut these fans like this and this and this. And now the fan comes out. There we go. There we go. Get the wire out of there. Oop. That'll just go back in there for the shred. How about them beans? Them apples. All right, now. Hey y'all, what do you think? Is that gonna work for my video archiving? 6 terabytes. That's easily a year's worth of Shark Scrapper videos. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. And don't forget, here's a video here, another one over here, so that you can enjoy more shark scrapping content. And the round thing, that's to help you to subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. We'll see y'all in the next one.